Even when I did speak up to my partner about him being always late from office and like business meetings, I was still thinking that we're working on it because he was saying I will try, and I was trying to pay attention to how and direct them and help them, and it was not leading to anything eventually. I didn't even stay quiet. I did speak up. And he even didn't say no. He actually wanted to. We both decided that we will try, but somehow nothing was changing, and I would still feel like I'm the third wheel in whatever business or project he's involved in. And he would come back home when he's very tired, and me waiting after dinner, already eaten, and still would feel like I don't get the attention that I need. If it does feel to you like you're the supporter of his dream, and you start feeling like you actually losing that connection that started it all, and you want to reclaim the us in the relationship, it's still possible. Here are some steps, and today we're going to be breaking it down of what to do when you do understand that you want to change the situation. When you start building a business as an entrepreneur myself, I know that it is very time demanding, energy demanding, and to request people to be understanding of that and supportive of that is crucial, and you love those people for that. And to be flexible, to allow you to focus is crucial for success. How do we still put those boundaries in order not to let them people know that they are less important than whatever email or website that I need to launch? I have developed the Max 3C system exactly for creating balance. When you do have the clarity, the confidence, and the communication in your relationship, in and your business, it does create the result. Not just that, it creates the balance based on what you want from your relationship and from your business. Step number one in creating boundaries that actually succeed is creating clarity about them. And remember, boundaries aren't rules. There are clear guidelines of what matters to each one of you and the relationship. And follow me for more if you haven't yet, and subscribe for this channel to understand what's the difference between rules, guidelines, and boundaries, because they're not the same, and that's the key for actually creating boundaries that work. And then ask yourself, what are the moments that are secret to me? What do I actually need in order to feel loved and connected? I know it's a big one and a little bit difficult one, but write 3 non-negotiables. For example, dinner together at least 3 times a week, morning breakfast, communication, no phones, or any guideline that you understand that for you that matters to feel loved and connected to your partner. And when you are clear with yourself, you can be clear with your partner, because just to say I want more time together is not clear enough. And when you say I need in order to feel connected to you, it's going to be easier to implement, easier to follow, and to see whether it is difficult, to what extent, and how to work on it in order to make it happen. Because you remember, it was initially something that will make you feel connected and loved the most. So let's try only that one, or only this 3 one. The second part, which is a confidence in it, of course, will help you to create situations when you have the power, the empowerment, this lack of should I say something about it, because you're going to start building the confidence within you in order to protect those sacred moments with actions, not over explaining, not only communicated, but to actually have it inside within you to protect those boundaries that you create. It will happen. Trust me, you will need it. Confidence matters, and I don't need to explain to you why, but in this situation, I really want you to see that every time you ask for permission to be seen when it's convenient for that person because he finally got free time, puts your worth lower and lower, not only in your eyes, but definitely in his. And he definitely puts you as a second priority because you don't have the capacity to be confident enough to say, I am the first one, only for this 1 hour, only for dinner, I am the priority. So to stand those grounds and to keep it and to protect it, yes, it's something that is going to be a little bit more uncomfortable in the beginning, but it's a must in order for you to regain the space in the relationship. The third thing that we want to do in order for our relationship to take as much space as our business and our mutual goals and dreams is communication. So if the only thing that you communicate about is logistics or his projects, his difficulties, whatever needs to be done at home or kids to be picked up, the intimacy is not going to be there. Suddenly, there is not going to be connection as a couple, as two human beings, and not just as two business partner that has a mutual goal. By allowing yourself to communicate and not just to talk and not just to say things and not just to be in the same room, but by actually sitting down and connecting and communicating your needs, your feelings, your struggles, your good moods, your great successes, your videos that you saw and you want to share because they made you feel something. This is the key. And not only for you, but also for him. Make the time, clarity, and the confidence in order to get to the communication part when you're going to actually enjoy each other and enjoy the relationship. The communication has to have a space, it has to have time, it has to be allowed at any state that you need. And feeling that something is not allowed is very restricting, right? The same as you restrict him when you say no phones and dinner. It's very restricting, it's hard. So what he's doing on the same part is that he's saying, don't talk to me about this because I'm right now too busy and focused. Neither of this is fair or nice, but we do need sometimes time to do that. Both of you needs to understand that both of you want it and need it in order for the relationship to succeed. Only for that specific time. Communication is the key, but not just talking, but actually connecting. So here is the summary. That's what you need in order, yes, to keep your relationship together without sacrificing your business or the mutual goals and dreams. It is to create a clarity about the boundaries, is to have the confidence to protect them, and is to have the communication that is needed for you and your relationship to actually have that connection. 3 steps, 3 skills, 3 goals to protect the relationship and to build happiness, to create the business that you want because you do have financial goals and stability goals, and to integrate them one together with another without sacrifice. And remember, you are not asking for time, you're creating space. You're not fighting the business. You elevate your relationship, and you don't want to be seen just for yourself. You want to create mutual understanding in the relationship and being visible. And you're not interrupting or bothering, but you're inviting for intimacy and connection. Subscribe, follow me for more, leave a comment or a like or any question that you want. I'm here for you to support you because it is possible and you can make the win-win and win-win situation.